Alrighty. Oh, today, or I'm getting through a couple of videos today. But I want to look at throwing stones. So that's Bobby tune. Jerry has pickin parts. So I like figuring out those, even though it's like all the pickin parts you can barely see because it's all camera's all on Bobby. But sometimes you have to listen for him. So Jerry starts off at the intro with a chord, and he's doing a pull off on the third fret of B, and then a pull off from fourth on G. And then second time he does the pull off on B twice. And as they go into the verse, he does this little walk up where it's either down there, but I think it's up here at 7. So that's 7 on A, and then 7 on D, and then 8, and then 9. Yeah. And then it goes from 9 to 7, and then 9, 7. Right. 9, 7, 6, 9, 7 on A. Yeah, that's a little. It's between 7 on A and then 6 on D. So you do, and you go on to 7 on D. That next part is slide down from 7 to 6 on D, and then 9 to 7 on A, and then 7 on E. And then when he goes all the way down here, it's all on E, but it's 3rd fret hammer on, and then 4, and then 5. And then he goes hammer on 5, but it's a little bit different because first time but this time he does the little back and forth between there's ants crawling over my charging cables here. 6 and 5. And then that part is just on 5 and 7 on A and E. And then he does a little on G, B, and D. So it's slide up from 2, and then hit 3 on B, and he sort of pulls off to 2nd fret on G, but he also pulls off that as well, so it's like it's just a whisper of that A note on the G string, and then he resolves it on the and on my foot. Goddamn ants. Yeah, resolves it on 2nd fret of D. And that's that next part. It's pull off of D, hit the D string twice, and then 2nd fret on A. And he does the intro thing again, but only once. And he goes back into the verse. And then I think he does verse twice, or the first 2 verses, and then on the second one he holds the A, he slides up to 7. I have to remember these fret numbers better. 7 on A. And that's 7 on A and then 5 on A with an open E. You just listen to that rhythm, try to figure it out. Because I'm not sure what exactly I'm doing. And it stops when, Bobby says ashes, ashes all fall down. And goes back into the verse. And so on and so forth. And then Jerry does a solo over the verse, but it isn't really different than just what he normally plays. He just doesn't do the walk up, he just slides up to 9 on D. Maybe play it a little bit more aggressively, but I don't know. And then after that, I don't know. What's it? There's a bridge sort of part. It's different. Instead of it goes, So that is D string, 6th fret, and then 4th on G, and then 5, and then 6. Then 4, and then 6, 4, 6 on D, 7 on A. And then 7, 5, 7, 5, 5, 7 on E. And sometimes he does with like a D chord, and then hammer on 5 to 7 on A. Or sometimes he just does 5 to 7 on A. And after that he does hammer on from D to E minor. And then E minor he just hits B and then G and then D. And then he does, I think it's B minor, B sharp minor, I don't know. So and then 7 and then 6, 9, 7, 6. And then that part is sometimes he just noodles because it's different every time. But if you study Jerry a lot and what he plays, he likes his little pull-offs, chromatic pull-offs. So that's what's next is. So that is 10 and then 9. I mean, it's like it's 10 to 7, but it's like you emphasis on 9 more. And then on the B string, you emphasis on 8 more. And then the last one is 9 and then 7 and then 6 and then 9 on D. And then he does a little D triad sort of thing, but instead of that note being down there, he moves it up to 9, so it's 9 and then 7 and then 7. And he goes back into that. So, going over that, bridge part again, It's da 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 da. And he does that until, you know, Bobby stops. And then after that, you know, like, and on my foot, like the real fuzzy solo. Yeah, it's just, he does it all sort of up here around the 13, 14. Yeah, 13, 14 on G. I think it's just A note to the E note. And he has, like, you know, fuzz going crazy sort of thing. And then he does the intro, not the intro, the verse. And you know how I was talking about it, like you can do it down here. He does that, but an octave up, so it's. So that's 14 on D, and then 14 on G, and then 15, and then 16. Then 14, 14, no wait, 16, 14, and then 13. And then ending it on 14 of D. And then from 14 on D, he goes 14, 14, 12, 11, 14 on A, and 12. And he does some sort of ambiguous walk up back to the back to be able to do that verse riff again. You know, and I think they do another verse after that, but he doesn't do it all the way through. So it's yeah, there, instead of going to that like you usually would, is the ashes all fall down. So it's, so that's just E, and then you can put your pinky on second of G there, and I like to hammer on open G to first fret for the E again. Ashes, ashes all fall down. Ashes, ashes all fall down. So that's it. I'm gonna play a verse, then the sort of march in between part, then the different, like the bridge, and I'm gonna do a verse again and end on the ashes, ashes all fall down sort of thing. So let's see if I can get this all through without messing it up. Oh yeah, and that was all over the place, I think. So if you followed that, and you got something for that, then that's good. That's it. Yeah.